YouTube? What the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in Total War Warhammer, where we are going to be jumping back into the Empire campaign. I need to get the campaign loading. Guess I could have done that a long time ago. Let's find where we left off with part 3. Here it is. So, looks like we were 57 turns in. How are y'all doing tonight? I'm doing good. Out of work, got the lawn mowed, having a good evening. Glad to see you all here in chat, and hopefully we don't run into the same technical difficulties as last time. Now, just as a safeguard, I went and tested my connection speed before the beginning of the stream. I'm not super impressed with my upload speed, but it's not bad. I was 90 megabits download, and I was about 14 upload. Should be more than enough to stream in 60 frames a second, 1080. I've got my thing set to 6,000 megabits per second. Should be plenty to stream in what we're at. So if something bad is happening with the lag, I swear to you it's YouTube's fault, not mine. And I will just have to drop and go record it, and I'll upload it. But one way or the other, you'll get some campaign. So, did Jerry Brown just say I had to take care of the manscaping? That just sounds wrong in so many ways. I owe you a long stream after this morning. Now, look, Marcus. Just because the stream said it was for 7:15 a.m., I mean, I'm at work at 7:15 a.m. my time. What are you all thinking, right? I gotta go to work every day. I can't do that. I never make a typo. That can't possibly have been my mistake, Marcus. Avenger, how you doing tonight? Doing good? Wait so long? I hope you haven't been waiting since 7:15 this morning. That'd be a 12-hour wait. Hey, Nolando, I like your idea about breaking some kneecaps at YouTube. Nah, I'm just kidding. Not for real. Nobody break any kneecaps for YouTube. But no, it did make me mad last time. Yeah, Ryan, this one's not for the Horde, buddy. This one's for the Empire. So what did I manage to do since last time? By the way, when we get into battle, can you all please remind me to push the spacebar and turn the foliage off? So, Hope, Arkansas is in the house. Diablo, how's it going down in Hope? Y'all get some pretty heavy rain, I'm guessing. Let's see. What time's it supposed to be? Well, the stream started at 7:15, but I accidentally put it for 7:15 a.m. for the person who's asking that. Bring the salt. I will, Appius. Appius, are you back? Did you change the name back? Here. We got to represent Appius.
I am a soul.
Appius was a poor soul, and I got him killed in my playthrough of... got him killed in my playthrough on the legendary West Rome campaign. So we'll call this guy Appius Rolus. We'll call him the White. See, look at that. I even give you White Wizard status. There you go. Don't tell Sextus I did that. He's going to really disagree, by the way. We're going to look at a few things. So, Cavinator, appreciate you watching, man. Thanks. Glad you're a fan. Turn off the foliage now. I could, but just I can't push the space bar and do it right now. I want to show you all how to do it when I get into battle, so remind me then. Air the Salt Bringer. That's right. Someone says they're pregnant with my baby. That would not be good, unless it was Mrs. Air, and I don't think she's watching the stream. Yeah, hashtag spacebar. That's right. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking with the chat. I love talking with you guys in the chat. It's a lot of fun. No. I need to get down to business, though. Yeah, we need to actually name one of our characters after Patchy himself. So we're gonna name this guy Patchy. We're gonna name this guy Patchy Ostracanus. Ah. We'll just call him Pasty Ostrika then. The legend. So there we go. I had to name a general after Patchy himself too. Am I salty, Jacob? No, not right now, but I may be later. Patchy Saltbringer. Okay, fine. I like that better. Patchy Saltbringer. There we go. Having fun with the chat tonight. I like it. One of the things I wanted to look at actually though too was some of the. Where's my legendary lord? Gelt! Front and center, buddy. I was going to go in here and show you all. So this is something I haven't been messing with, and those of you who have the game probably have been. But you pick up all these different followers and objects and stuff, and you can mess with those here on this screen where it says details, and you can switch stuff on and off. And this is actually really cool. It kind of takes like that little RPG element of the game a little bit further, which I really like. And then you've also got these extra, wow, apprentice wizard, really? Because that would be pretty sweet. Gives him extra, see, that's going to give him, it's going to bring it in one turn later. That gives him extra winds of magic. And it just kind of tells you what all these different things do. Campaign movement range is pretty sweet. Public order, more campaign movement range. This one's going to give him melee attack +7. Let's do that. There we go. Can I only change? No, okay, it's changing more than one at a time, so we're good. And yeah, there's banners and stuff too that your army can pick up, and I probably haven't done the best job of showing you how to assign that stuff either. But anyway, we control the Reikland, and this is good. And I've gotten a lot of suggestions from several people here about how to handle things in the Reikland. And a lot of you want me to build defenses. Trust me, that thought has definitely crossed my mind. I have a lot of these growth buildings right now, and honestly, I can probably start getting rid of some of them. So like this one, we probably don't need to put a growth building there because we're getting close to the max potential of this province. What I really want to get is, let's see, here I've got a barracks and a livery, which is good. I want to get a Reichsfort, though I don't have the money for it. I'm going to have to wait. And the Reichsfort is going to allow me to potentially get Reichsguard, obviously. We're also going to need some trade agreements, potentially. I don't want to turtle up for too terribly long, but at the same time, I don't mind taking a few turns and trying to improve my position in the world. I mean, it certainly wouldn't hurt. Wissenland's going to be mad at me.
My hand hovers close to my blade.
Yeah, I know. Not real happy with me right now. None of these guys want to trade with me, unfortunately.
You dare come at me?
Oh, shut it, Nordland. Don't make me come back and finish what I started. I really need to get some trade going. I wonder if these dwarf kingdoms, I can. Well, I'm trading with one of them. The other one I can't. Or here we go, Karak Norn.
Come then, messenger.
Come on.
Spit out you.
No one wants to trade with me. I probably don't have much to trade. Yeah, that would be part of the problem. Or no, I'm importing timber. Am I exporting anything? That's a good question. Let's go check it out. Exports. Yeah. That's why no one wants to trade with me. That makes a lot of sense when I actually stop to think about it. Let's take a check at the resources here. We got a light wizard. Do we have any resources in this province? I've got resources turned on. Thought I did. Is it really just no resources anywhere near here? Yeah, we got resources, just not in the Reikland. Or yeah, we do. We got some resources right here. So in Grunberg, cattle pastures. Let's tear that down and see if we can build the resource building. That way I might actually start having something to trade, which is certainly not going to hurt. That helps me with casualty replenishment. Fortunately for me, though, right now I don't need a ton of casualty replenishment. Let's go ahead and end the turn, and just let's blow through a few turns. There's pottery in Altdorf. Thank you. Appreciate you letting me know about that cryo shark. The only thing I would ask is, cryo shark, if you could not freeze me and then eat me, that would be great.
Grave news, my lord. Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again. Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
Everybody's saying that I should be exporting marijuana because there's some type of weed-looking export at Grunberg. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we might just start dealing in illicit substances for our own good. So I like how that chaos guy just like appears right in the middle of my realm. By the way, that's pretty handy for him.
You summon me.
Got this Empire captain here. Is this Sextus? I think it is Sextus. Let's see if he can take out the, let's see if he can draw the first blood on Chaos. Oh, Sextus, come on, man. So disappointing. Does anybody have a better chance? Probably not. But I want to get rid of this goon.
I don't agree.
How many agents
Yes,
can I
my
throw
lord.
at this guy? Everybody's got a terrible chance.
You are
Hey,
judged
with enough bad chances, one of them might succeed.
by the comet.
Look at me just throwing everybody at this guy.
Die.
Hey, let's keep it calm in the chat, guys. I see some people being mean. If I see you calling people names or swearing or saying stupid stuff, I'm gonna ban you from the chat. So let's keep that crap out of the chat. So there we go.
The nation calls.
Show me the accused.
Yeah, okay, that didn't really work out for us, unfortunately. But we did get a level up on one of our guys, right? At least we got something out of it. Grunberg. Wait a minute. Weaving House. I thought there was a resource here at Grunberg. What the? Shows one. Yeah, look, right here. Oh, the cattle pasture? Really? That's not a dang resource. What a jack job. That sucks. Well, this is the perfect place to build something else then. I'm going to build the... well, if you look here, preferably you want to build something here that doesn't go above tier 3. So, I mean, the Warhorse Breeder Stables could work. And that gives a pretty big, you know, reduction in recruitment costs, but the Reichsfort here will start adding Reichsguard as garrison as well, and allows us to actually recruit Reichsguard, and it's only level 3 too. Definitely a good building to have. Not going to make me any money right now, but, you know, it's potentially useful nonetheless. So, someone was saying Altdorf, though, has pottery. The question for me, though, is there's other stuff that I'd kind of like to build at Altdorf, but maybe we'll just end up building it elsewhere. I need to get another province put together anyway.
I serve no master.
Guys, go ahead and deploy. Okay, let's go ahead and go through another turn in here. Heir's disappointed. What am I disappointed at? You haven't missed much, Greg. Appreciate you joining. We're pretty much just getting started. The people of the Empire need weed. Unfortunately, it wasn't, so Apache can't get up into any illicit substance dealing.
By the comet.
So yeah, not gonna happen for us. I've built most of the stuff that can actually make me money. There's not a whole lot else I can build that's gonna actually make me money. I do want to keep one of these buildings here in order to be able to replenish troops faster. And I'm sitting here trying to think what else we need. We've already got a training field. I can't even, I mean, I could build a level 1 gunsmith, but I really want to put the gunsmith there. And we've also got this here, which will let us get up to great swords. So that's going to be pretty important. Definitely want that. I'm going to need more money. The only way to get money is going to be trade or conquering. And right now our only option is to conquer. So I think if anything, we'll just go ahead and throw some defenses, because Isleheart's ripe for attack from the skull smashes. So we'll just go ahead and throw some extra defenses in there. And I'm going to have to plan out where to go next, what to attack next. There's plenty of people who don't like me within the Empire, but it would also be helpful for me to see if I can build up a couple of allies so that it's not just me versus the world this whole time, because that's just going to make things exceedingly difficult. And it'll also make other people less likely to just randomly declare war on me if I have friends. So let's see, Ostland here, we've got a non-aggression pact. Talabek land is kind of okay with us. They just don't want to trade with me because I don't have anything to offer.
Will be reached.
Oh, it looks like they would join me in a confederation.
Sons of Sigmar?
They're at war with Tempelhof, but we could go help them defend against Tempelhof, and we would get a huge chunk of land here if they actually join our confederation. So this is
Greetings,
that's
my
huge.
countrymen. Do you come in peace on this fine mark tag?
So yeah, they're going to join me in a confederation. So we just picked up all of Talabek land and most of Sturland and some of Ostermark. So all we have to do is just go over here and help these guys fight against Tempelhof. So that's pretty sweet. I'll take that. That's going to increase our strength quite a bit right there. Let's see if this
Deliver your
convinces...
missive and then get from my presence.
Hey, how about you shut your fat trap? So yeah, we'll take that. That just got us some income. But let's see what our defensive posture looks like over here. Not very good. We're going to need to move up Gelt to go face vampires. And if we're going to be facing vampires, I'm definitely thinking to pick up this witch hunter.
What do you want of me?
Somewhere over here. Yeah, the witch hunter. The witch hunter can move all the way to there. Gelt can move to here. Let's take the, here's the witch hunter. And let's go move over and go see if we can put a beat down on Templehof. We're going to also probably need an Empire captain to come help us. Actually, the light wizard probably helps spread. I think any of the heroes help spread or help clear up vampiric corruption. So we'll just head that way and see what we can do. There we go. Theodoric here, Alderman. Our quest battle is fairly frequent. I don't know. You know, I've been meaning to look for that. I'm worried that maybe I skipped past some quest battles, but now we should have furs, wine. There's more pastures over there, so we at least picked up a little bit. Let's go check out our... well, first we have offices, too. We can put people into offices, probably. We can put Patchy in as the engineer. Now, that's appropriate because I'm an engineer in real life. How about that? Now, why can't we put this guy in here? Oh, required rank 5. Okay, got it. Got it. So this guy just hit rank 5. We could try and get the champion here, which is going to increase his chances of assassinating by a decent portion, but let's actually just help turn him into a crazy awesome melee character.
Now.
And I'm going to actually probably let's leave this light wizard. No, I've got another wizard over here. Yeah, so that one's Appius. Appius is deployed helping the province. I'm going to actually move this light wizard over here to support Balthasar. I have a small defense force here in the Reikland. I'm not a huge fan of this army because it's a lot of swordsmen, and we probably don't... I mean, against the vampires, it'd probably be good, though, because they're going to have a ton of infantry. Someone's saying I'm at war with the dwarves. I don't think I'm at war with any dwarves, am I? Varg, scaling. No, I'm not at war with any dwarves. See? Yep. No wars with the dwarves. Put the wizard in Gelt's army. I don't need the wizard in Gelt's army because the wizard's not going to do me near as much good versus the vampires. I don't think I have a wizard. It's Balthasar. So I'm really needing the witch hunter for his direct damage spells. So we're going to go fight some vampires. Time to go kill some vampires, people. Break out the garlic and the oak stakes. Hey now down there, D. Armstrong. No campaigning. No political campaigns, please. Now, what did it say there when I was trying to end the turn? Oh, I can issue a commandment here. Yeah, we're going to need it, too, because this province is pretty jacked up. I'll clean up some of their buildings later on, too. Vampiric corruption. Vampiric corruption is not bad in this province. Let's just give them some extra public order. That'll go a long ways to help over there. And let's just kind of see what else we got. So there's Stirland. And we've got the one province over here. Essen is in trouble. It's probably going to fall anytime. So we just need to get over and put some pressure on Templehof with Balthasar. So that really needs to be our goal. You want to see me play as Chaos? Keeney? Or however you say that? Keeney 2002? Yeah, I'll play as Chaos eventually. Eventually. Hey, guys. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought people were campaigning again. Good. Time to kill Edward and Bella. I like that, Diablo. That's a good idea.
News of your conquest.
Check that out. We just got a bunch of bonus cash. And we got Karl Franz. We can recruit him. That's going to be good. So we will recruit Karl Franz soon enough. I don't have... well, I mean, I could kick Patchy out of the army, but, I mean, I love Patchy.
Yes.
Let's see. I wish I could put Gelt and Franz in the same army. That would be pretty sweet. We are at war with Templehof first and foremost, though I am a little bit worried about the vampire counts here too. Let's take a look at how Averland feels. I mean, they're at war with the vampire counts.
Why talk to you? The Grand Theogenist should declare you traitor.
Yeah, okay. You can rot in heck too, while I'm thinking of it. Anybody
The laws
over
of
here?
Chivalry demand, I hear you.
I'm just trying to see if I can start getting any packs or anything to make people start hating me less. Really would like to get started on that.
Manlings come. Huh, they only do when...
There we go. Oh, come on, dwarves. Be good. I'll offer him a payment, see if we can win him over. I haven't had any luck with payments doing much good on this so far. Let's offer him... I don't know, we'll offer him 800. Still says moderate. Dwarfs! Quit it! Let's see, let's try the payment again. Offer payment. I'll give you more. How about 15? That's a pretty good offer. You turds. Well, if you don't want to trade with me, maybe Karak Nord. No, they don't. Who else is around that we can see? Pretty much no one. Alright, yeah, well, that's not going to work, unfortunately. Let's take a look at some of the buildings that we can crank up. Let's use all this extra money to help throw in the armory here. And then to upgrade, let's see, some of these settlements. We can put defenses in some of these settlements. Or that one has defenses, but we can put defenses in some of these. We'll just make it, we'll make it work out.
Direct me, if that's what
Gonna
the
deploy that guy.
Your orders?
Let's go ahead and move forward towards Tempelhof and just see if we can beat them into submission. They've got an army outside Essen. So I'm going to start moving that way. We're getting some pretty serious vampiric corruption in this province here.
Declaring rites of exorcism.
And when we take a look at it, details, vampiric corruption. It's still going vampiric at the moment, but we'll see if we can turn that around. We could probably build a building there to help with that.
I go where the winds howl.
Talabekland. Talabekland is going to be vulnerable too. Potentially. I can't leave all my defenses out of the Reikland though. I mean, I'm going to actually kind of maybe... Well, no. I'm going to leave them where they're at.
Your orders?
Not exactly sure exactly what I want to do here. So what are people saying? Let's see. All right. Let's end another turn. Okay, so someone's saying warrior priests are good against corruption. That's good to know. We could build a shrine to Sigmar and try and take care of that. Kentucky Fried Air? I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that Kentucky Fried Air right now. I might try. So dwarves have confederated with Karak Kadrin. I could pay a tribute and get extra public order. That would honestly probably be pretty handy right now because I have a little bit of extra cash on hand. Let's go back in here since the dwarves confederated and just see if maybe... Now see, I'm already trading with them, so that's good. And in fact, you can see that hit my income there, so that's good. Good, good. Altdorf. We're working on enough surplus to upgrade there, but we need quite a bit. Quite a bit. Let's see. I'm gonna keep taking Gelt over here. Essen. Man, Essen's in rough shape. Castle Drakenhof, Tempelhof. Yeah, one way or the other, we're going to end up at war with a lot of vampires here. We could just sack their settlements, or raise them, and kind of defeat them that way, and then settle them at our own leisure. So I might do that.
If that's what the Emperor
I wonder if this deployment actually helps against the corruption. It does improve public order. And it is actually taking away vampiric corruption. Now, what would it trend to? It'd trend towards 35%, so we can definitely pull it down. So that's helpful. And we got Gelt on the way. Hopefully my relations with these people will thaw.
Don't waste my time with
over
petty
time.
talk. Make your offer and bid.
Oh, come on, quit being butts, man. Let's put this behind us. Move forward.
Dare come at me making demand.
Oh my goodness, calm it down. So many angry people around. It's like I've been at war with them. Appius, you got yourself your first skill. I'm gonna give you Shim's Burning Gaze. Don't fight the vampires, they'll kill me. I guess it's possible, but we gotta do something. I gotta go over here and save my read the descriptions and take my time. I know what some of these spells are. I don't need to read the description. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Scorched Earth policy on the vampires is kind of what I'm thinking. Sir Wilson lot. Yeah, rebellion. Ostermark is going to have a rebellion on its hands, and there's little I can do about it. We've got all these guys
How should we proceed?
deployed. Good things happening there. We should probably put defenses here and anywhere else that we can. We're not going to get them in time in essence, so I don't want to spend the money on it. Yeah, let's see. I just want to go over here and see if we can start raising vampiric settlements to some degree of success and try and rid ourselves of them, and eventually we can try and resettle them. But for now, I'll just sack and raise. Charge bonus for cavalry units. That's not going to hurt. And speed for cavalry units. Take it. Scorched Earth only works if they invade you, not the... Well, you know what I mean. I'm going to scorch their Earth, Cryoshark, and I'm going to go on their land and burn it to the ground. So not the traditional description of Scorched Earth, but yes, something's getting scorched. Sextus, are you out there in chat tonight? I see Appius giving you some trash talk there. Some men want to see the world burn. That's right, and I'm, well, not the real world, but I don't mind seeing this pixelated fake world burn.
What?
Okay, there's quite a few vampires in Tempelhof, but here we go. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on Tempelhof, and start knocking these guys out. And they don't have any allies, so we should be good. And it looks like Kislev is at war with them too, so we might be able to talk them into being our friend.
Patriarch.
We'll just auto-resolve this one and see if we can lure the vampires. And there may be a crap load of vampires. Like, I may be getting myself into something nasty here, but we'll see.
Pick up the pace. You summon me.
I'm going to try and
Moving off.
get back into my own province so I can retrain. And then I've still got quite a bit of movement, so I'm actually going to roll into an ambush stance. Or I should have actually destroyed the city, but we'll take care of that on the next turn. We're good.
The nation calls.
Picked us up a lot of money off that too, and we can reinvest that back here at Altdorf for our other provinces as needed. Am I missing? Let's go up here to Talabek land and see what we can do. Public order is pretty poor here, so this would be a worthwhile investment. The tavern. And then I don't know if the livery is really the best thing to have here. I'm thinking of putting defenses here instead. That should be good. Am I missing anything else? So I've got Stirland. We lost Ostermark, so yeah, we're good. Vampires are people too. That's true, Icarus. They're just dead people. Gehenna's Golden Hounds, Plague of Rust, Glittering. We've already got... I've unlocked Final Transmutation. This is the direct damage spell. And the first level is just gives me the spell, and this one takes the cooldown down on it. And that's going to be very helpful against the vampires, so I'm actually going to go ahead and make that upgrade. Can anybody tell me in the chat, do a lot of the vampire units other than maybe like Graveguard, are a lot of them pretty unarmored? Like Vargeist and all the other stuff, am I right in assuming that that stuff's fairly unarmored? So just kind of let me know if I'm wrong, but it seems like that would be the case. Weapon strength. Accusation for the Witch Hunter. This is very important. We need to unlock that. There we go. Sextus, you're here, buddy. The leader of Tempelhof looks like an orc vampire mix. He might be. Those orcs get around, man. Joshua Senpei noticed me, huh? Well, how you doing, Joshua? Good to see you. I noticed you. Appreciate you and Appius joining there, Sextus, though I'm sure that neither one of you can say anything friendly about each other since you're no longer supporting each other in Britannia. Gain some followers. For Sextus, you got yourself a follower here. Look at this, a smuggler. I like that. I do need to recruit Karl Franz. I don't have anywhere to use him just yet.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to pay a lot of upkeep on him, unfortunately.
I am ready. Are you? As you say, sir. By the comet.
I could sack them again. We're not going to.
Who calls?
I can't go into any stance here, and then sacking the province leaves me
supreme
stranded,
patriarch.
unfortunately. That's kind of annoying, but we'll just deal with it. So I'll try and sack all of their provinces around the edge and see if we can help beat these guys into submission. Sextus picked up a level here too, so let's see. Let's make him even deadlier. Ooh, hang on, hold the line. That gives my guys a ton of charge resistance and leadership. That could be really helpful if he's embedded in an army. I'm going to do that.
The Empire.
And then that makes my guys unbreakable for 25 seconds. Could be useful. But this one, I like Faw's protection. This is like one of the first ones I like to get. And it goes up. What does this one do? Right click to view. Level 1. Does it do anything more? It doesn't say it does anything else. Okay, cooldown time. So it's just affects cooldown time. Got it. Got it. Got it. Greenskins take the jobs that humans don't want.
The Empire.
Oh, jeez. I like the joke, but we'll have to be careful so that it doesn't set people off on like a political firestorm, but it's pretty funny. Let's see. Yeah, what is this? Infrastructure. Hunting camp. So we could actually start trading furs. I'm actually going to do that. Because we need extra trade income. Extra resources will help us trade, so nothing wrong with that. We got quite a bit of money. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to be done here in Altdorf, too. Trying to think what to do in this particular location. The Shrine of Sigmar would give me access to a warrior priest. Even though I can't build it all the way up, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and build this for now, so that I can get that warrior priest and help get rid of some of this vampiric corruption.
Yes, my lord.
Because that could be handy, I think. And then eventually I'll tear down maybe the farm and put the defenses there. Let's do that. Let's build up the fields here so that we can tear it down here, and we'll put defenses at Helmgart. So that way we'll have pretty decent defenses in our smaller provinces, other than Grunberg, unfortunately. But I have an army in Grunberg at the moment. So that'll help us maybe defend our lands a little bit better. Those defenses can go a long way, honestly. Save the midgets at Moot. Let's see here. Alright, my guys are suffering attrition, which is kind of annoying. I think if I go into a certain stance, I don't suffer attrition. Is it raiding? But at this point in camp, this makes me immune to attrition and enables replenishment and access to the global. And I have to have 50% of my movement range to go into a camp.
On march.
Let's see if it works against the vampiric attrition. It does. Sweet. So we can stay right up in the middle of vampire lands. That's good. That way we can just put a severe beat down on the vamps there. All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. So I built the farm here. Let's upgrade the farm. Let's go ahead and put the defenses in here. And we'll upgrade these defenses while we have the money to do so. Actually, let's upgrade this because it's going to give us money first. and then we'll upgrade the defenses. And let's upgrade our fur production as well. Give me more furs to trade. Raid Templehof. Oh, we're going to. We're going to hit Templehof, baby. We are definitely going to hit Templehof. Who's vanishing during turn-ins, Appius? Okay, let's see here. The disappeared negative growth. That's unfortunate. These guys are still all deployed. Good, good, good.
Ready.
We've recuperated most of our troops here,
So,
and we're within striking range of Castle
the
Templehof.
nation calls.
I mean, I'm just missing a few men in my army. Surely it can't be that big of a deal.
Yes.
I don't think you take attrition while sieging. I could be wrong. Let's continue this siege and let's see.
No peace.
Yeah, okay,
Just
so you
war.
don't take attrition while sieging because I guess it kind of counts you as being camped. So we've got the vampires in a nice little spot here, I think. And we're turning around the vampiric corruption at Workbad, but we're still suffering poor public order over here. I kind of need... I mean, the public order in the Reikland is great, so I'm kind of thinking about moving another Empire captain over here and see if we can stack it up and help the public order flip positive here. Because we definitely need to settle the public order before we get a rebellion. And how's the public order up here? It's good. It's on the rise, so should be good. And I'm going to recruit Franz soon, too. Hey, let's keep it calm there in the chat, guys. No name calling, so knock it off, or I'm going to knock you guys out of the chat. So, you know who I'm talking to. Oh, trust me, Templehof will be burned at some point. All right, I'm going to have to go give someone a timeout in the chat. So if you're name calling each other and stuff, I'm going to time you out in the chat, and if you do it again, I'm going to kick you out of the chat. So just knock it off. I don't want to have to moderate chat. I want to play the game. So
I shall be victorious.
let's just keep the chat clean, please. It's not a place to make fun of each other. Go find somewhere else on the internet to do that, please. Gonna upgrade that because it'll give us improved income. We can upgrade our fur trade again. I'm going to do so. And what else do we have out here at Isleheart? We can go ahead and upgrade this landed estate. Let's do that. Just go ahead and spend the money. Hey, stop the stinking name calling. No Tut, I'm talking to you. I'm going to ban you from the chat if you call someone a name again. I've seen it from you 3 or 4 times, so quit it. So, I know I can get a moderator, and people ask me to get a moderator. I shouldn't have to get a moderator. You know what I mean? You all can behave. I shouldn't have to be a moderator either. I expect that if you come here, that we can behave ourselves. So, let me give Patchy the deadly blade there. But yes, if I have to make someone a moderator, I will. But I'd prefer not. I'd prefer you guys just moderate yourself. Alright, Winds of Magic. Let's see. So, the vampires are just letting me siege Castle Templehof. And I think that we're getting pretty close to having some of the stuff we need. Well, that's 4 turns in total, so we're getting there.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Alright, guys, let's stop the crap in the chat. Like, stop. Seriously. I'm just gonna, and I'm gonna stop banning people or like giving you a timeout. I'm just gonna start banning people from the channel if you can't clean it up. And I don't want to do that, so let's cooperate. Stop name calling in the chat. Let's talk about the game or something that's a lot more useful. I don't want to have to sit here and be everybody's mom. All right, there we go. I get it, Non-Tut, I get it. When we're angry, though, let's just not take it out in the chat, man. It's all good. I can let it go if we can all let it go. Because I don't like doing that kind of stuff. Oh, speaking of, I was going to look at my objectives and see if we had... We got chapter objectives, victory conditions. Where... If I had a... If I had a quest battle, does anybody know if it shows up over here? Known factions, provinces, events, forces. I mean, would it show up on here too? I mean, do quest battles show up? I don't know if that's something that pops up on here or not. Ownership, diplomatic status, attitudes, winds of magic. No, I don't guess I see anything there that's gonna appear as a quest battle.
Peace, just war.
Looks like our witch hunter leveled up again. He's got accusation and it can't be upgraded anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade Bloody Blade, kind of turn him into his best melee character as we can for the moment. Public order is just really bad in this province, and it doesn't appear to be getting any better. What is driving the public order to be so crappy here right now? The corruption. So we've got to drive down the vampiric corruption at this point. I just missed it on the side panel. What did I miss on the side panel? Ah, missions and quest. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, chat. Cloak of Molten Metal. Where is it at? Deploy one hero in provinces owned by the Dwarf realms. Okay, well that doesn't seem too bad. Hero!
Yes. Seeking out the light.
Alright, we'll deploy him on the next turn. Marshal the troops. But yeah, there's our quest. The quest of Molten Metal. Man, see? That's why it's good to have the chat around. Appreciate that. That's very helpful. Very helpful indeed. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Looks like there's about 850 of you all out there right now. It's a pretty nice crowd. Appreciate you all joining. Been having fun tonight.
Greetings from Sigma.
Legate's asking me when I'm going to install my GTX 1080. Kislev wants to trade with me. That's good. I'm going to install it as soon as I'm able to buy one. There's actually not any available at the moment for me to buy. As soon as one becomes available, because of awesome people like you all watching my streams right now, which helps get me revenue, and then also people donating to me on Patreon, because of that, I can buy it as soon as I get it available. And then obviously my goal is to switch the graphics up to Ultra. I want to be able to give you all the best graphics all the time. What do the vampires have here? That's a pretty serious army right here, honestly, and we're going to have to siege these guys down. It's they're going to start suffering attrition in 6 turns, and unfortunately we're going to have to keep sieging them. I can't just straight up take this army on. Like, if I try and get into their settlement, we are going to get pounded. My troops aren't going to be able to handle that, so we're going to have to siege these guys out. Is really going to be my only option, because my troops are not as high quality as what they've got there. So we're just going to have to make it happen. This province is going to rebel if I don't get a character over here.
Moving off.
And we can deploy this hero, and once we end the turn doing that, we should be good. Let's go ahead and recruit Karl Franz. Oh, we can recruit a warrior priest now too. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's do that first, actually. What? I don't like any of these guys. They all have something bad about them. But I'll have to just deal with one of them. Altdorf, we can upgrade the livery. Oh, we can get Demigriff Knights, too. We'll recruit Karl Franz on the next turn. I want to start working towards Demigriff Knights, because that's going to be absolutely awesome. Let's go with the state-issued weapons as well from the blacksmith. Who's in Bretonnian lands? My guy's in Bretonnian lands? Okay, I see. Yeah, he's not all the way up into Dwarf land. I got you. I got you. He's got to move over here. Thanks for the call out in the chat, by the way. I like how the fake me couldn't spell my last name correctly. Did we have a fake Sextus in the chat? That's pretty good. Well, I know I could have waited a turn, yeah, and potentially gotten a better warrior priest. That's true. I guess I'm just impatient, like you all would expect any different from me at this point. I want to see the vampires in actions too, but they're just sitting back, letting me siege them. And this hostile army or hostile agent activity. Yeah, I don't want the chaos corruption, so I'm going to heed the warning.
How should we proceed?
I'm actually going to take Sextus over here and see if we can help get rid of this vampire agent. And we'll go ahead and move this army. We're about to have a rebellion here, so I'm going to go ahead and force march all the way in. We are still going to suffer a rebellion here. That's absolutely crazy.
Yes, General.
I've got characters here. I've got an army here. Like, I mean, this is insane, man. This province is just straight upset from all the different corruption. The vampiric corruption's getting better, but it's taking its toll. We've got the warrior priest. Let's bring him over here as well. That should help start reducing vampiric corruption more. What does he do? Increases growth. I thought he was supposed to, or is he still?
Preaching.
I don't know, whatever. We're just going to bring him on in. Let's go ahead and recruit Karl Franz. Well, it doesn't cost anything to recruit him. We just have to pay his upkeep, which is significant. Let's get him into Altdorf. Let's see if we can get this agent.
No master.
Okay, here we go. Now we're in dwarf lands.
Drain magic.
I'm sure the dwarfs appreciate me draining their magic, but I think that's what the quest was, right? Deploy one hero in province owned by the dwarves. Okay, done. Let's see what happens. Let's see. End another turn. Hopefully we can get rid of that vampiric agent before he is able to, like, assassinate Gelt or my witch hunter or something. Okay, that's not good. We're going to need people to come up and help Talabheim. And that sucks because I really need that army to help protect. Okay, here's the vampires. Now they've showed up. They're here. Vampires in the house. They've got some pretty rude units here, like some good stuff. Fortunately, my witch hunter can help pull down Siegfried here, but this is going to be a tough battle. It's going to be a very tough battle. I do have some good spells with Gelt, but what I'm going to do just for safety's sake here is we'll save the game. Vampy battle. And if I get totally screwed, we'll reserve the right to come back and try again. Yeah, he's going to need the luck, all the luck he can get right here, Nolando. This is going to be this is going to be big. Those Graveguard concern me a great deal. Now, the Graveguard have pretty good morale, and the Vargeist concern me a lot as well. They are some nasty, nasty creatures. We could deploy... The hill doesn't really give me a great position. There's no real good positions over here, though. I mean, if I do deploy up here... trying to see if we can get the hill position, but then that puts me closer to him, and I'd kind of like to charge up all my wins of magic too. I think we should be okay. Let's try it. Let's try and deploy a little bit on this hill position. Gelt still doesn't even have himself a horsey. We gotta rectify that. Pistoliers can vanguard deploy, and I'm gonna do that to try and harass the vampires as much as possible. Because they don't have ranged units. So I'll try and use my Pistoliers to good effect here. Put them... I'm going to start deployment. And then my Empire Knights, let's kind of keep them here to protect. So I'm going to start the battle. I'm going going to try and push up my swordsman like this, where we can kind of get a nice uphill position, or a downhill position to fight on. This is going to be one crazy fight. If we can kill the Vampiric Lord, it's going to improve our chances greatly. Here's some Graveguard I'm going to start harassing. We got to watch out for those Terrorgeist. But I'm going to start shooting at the Graveguard. Actually, since the vampires don't have skirmishers, I'm going to pull my crossbows a little further back. And hopefully we can just really focus on the Terrorgeist when they start getting close. I'm going to really pick away at some of this Graveguard. We'll see what we can do. Oh, the vegetation. The vegetation. Hide foliage. There we go. I'm going to take this down for just a minute so y'all can see the screen better. Let's check out my Pistoliers up close. They're back here shooting Graveguard. I'm going to just keep the attack order there. Getting a lot of shots on these Graveguard. Just need to weaken up as many vampire units. Okay, I'm going to pause it just real quick and remind myself of some of the spells and other stuff that I have that's going to be useful. So let's check out. So the direct damage spell that I have here is going to be good versus a single combatant. I've got Gehenna's Hounds, which could be useful if it goes off right. And then we also have this ability over here that lets us take away a miscast chance. Does anybody know how to... Shortcut Alt-1, enable targeting right-click to view this. Does anybody know how to overcast a spell? I haven't figured that out yet. So this one gives us leadership and armor, and this one takes away enemy armor. So Graveguard, I'm assuming, are armored. Yes, they're pretty well armored. So this might be a good one to use against Graveguard, and then this one can kind of buff my own men when the battle begins. And it affects... Well, it just affects a single ally. Never mind. That's kind of worthless. And that one affects a single enemy. So never mind. Those two don't seem all that worthwhile. I'm thinking maybe Gehenna's Hounds, Golden Hounds, and some of the other stuff might work better. So we'll see. Over here, we've got Graveguard approaching us. They have great weapons, but I've got the Empire Knights. I keep my Empire Knights handy to try and get rear charges. Okay, let's go ahead and hit play. Just trying to make myself aware of the situation. That Graveguard's getting pretty torn up. Okay, we gotta have to defend against direwolves here too, so I'm gonna actually kind of pull back this flank a little. I don't want to get my Empire Knights overwhelmed early. I'm gonna start focusing on these Vargheist with all my crossbows. I'm gonna put them on... Okay, the bats are gonna attack my swords. That's not gonna work out for them. Okay, I'm going to fire at these Vargheist with all my crossbows. Let's see what's happening over here on the flank. Nothing big yet. Vargheist are going down very quickly, fortunately for me. If we can get rid of these Vargheist, that's going to be a great start. And then I'll start focusing on... They had some monsters somewhere. Yeah, right here. The Crypt Horrors. Come on, get rid of those Vargheist. Get them gone. Okay, we're okay so far, we're okay. More Vargheist inbound. We're gonna, okay, one Vargheist is gone. Okay, let's bring our cavalry around and get ready for... I'm gonna swing out and around this flank here. These Vargheist are going down fairly quick. I got Gelt close for support. I'm gonna swing around here. I'm going to come over here and try and rear charge. Let's get away from these guys. Come on, come on, come on. All right, where's the enemy lord? I'm going to pause this for just a second. We're getting wrapped up over here, so that's bad. Definitely very bad for me, but I think we've destroyed most of their Vargheist. But this flank right here is getting chewed up. So let me find the enemy lord real quick, because it's important that we kill him. Fell bats. Yeah, sorry I'm pausing it right in the middle of the battle, but I gotta make sure and do what's right here for my chances of victory. Where the heck is the enemy? The Crypt Horrors just punched right through my line. There should be an enemy lord somewhere. This is not him. That's just a standard unit. Fell bats. I don't see the enemy lord anywhere. So I'm not really sure the best way to start wrecking vampire morale. I'm going to have to go ahead and bring these. I'm going to charge into the Graveguard here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to hit slow motion for just a second to make sure I can get all my orders in. Get over here, please. I'm starting to lose swordsmen. We've got to get rid of these. I think we got rid of the Vargeist pretty much. I'm going to go ahead and start targeting the Cryptors. But yeah, this flank's getting overwhelmed, and we're starting to lose morale over here. Let's see if we have a leadership boosting spell. We do. I'm going to try and use it on that unit real quick. I'm going to charge this Graveguard. Okay, we're going to get a nice rear charge right there in the center. And I'm going to bring these guys up to help support this flank. My Witch Hunter's wavering. Let's make sure we go ahead and use his accusation. I'm going to go ahead and use it on these Cryptors, just see if we can get rid of them even faster. And we'll try and start putting our lines back together. This rear charge from the Knights should be effective. They should be racking up kills. I'm not seeing it yet, unfortunately. Get up here. Get in range. I'm going to take them off skirmish and get them up real close. We need to take out the Direwolves. My Witch Hunter's free. So yeah, the Witch Hunter's free. Gelt. Let's see. Gehenna's Hounds might be a potential for me to use here. Let's try it. Oh, this is going to be risky because this thing can go everywhere. And my men are already wavering everywhere over here. My Empire Knights got a decent charge. Let's cycle out. I'm going to try and get rid of these Direwolves. Shouldn't be too hard. No. Stay up here, please. All right, there. Okay, there's Gehenna's Hounds. I don't know if it's going to be particularly effective, but let's see. We got to start wrapping up some fights somewhere. This rear charge of Empire Knights did not finish off the vampires because they don't just rout. They have to crumble. Okay, we got some swords back. Let's start bringing them back in the fight. I'm going to start shooting these Graveguard over here. Let's double back on these Graveguard and pin them in place. The Empire Knights are going to have to cycle back into this Graveguard again. And I've just got my guys parked right here just shooting into the back of these units, but a couple of fell bats are interrupting me right now. Balthasar's fighting off some fell bats himself. Let's see. Let's get this swordsman back over here. I need these Empire Knights back over this direction. Those Graveguards with great weapons are concerning to me. Whew, we're starting to lose quite a few men. Not really liking this. These Crypt Ghouls and other units here. Balthasar, we got to turn this around, buddy. That's going to be a risk. I'm going to use some magic missiles right there. This may backfire on me. We'll see. Let's put these guys on skirmish and just make sure we can lure some Graveguard away, hopefully. I'm going to try and swing around this unit. These fell bats are trying to slow down my crossbows, and now my crossbows are caught by Graveguard. Yeah, my guys are just wavering bad over here. That von Karstein just got hit, but it's not doing much. This is not looking good. This is not looking particularly good. My lines are getting wrapped up pretty hard. I've got my knights, and I was assuming my knights would be a lot more decisive in these charges, and they're just not. I guess I'm used to Demigryph knights. Demigryph knights get the job done, but I'm having a lot of trouble with these Empire Knights, like actually causing enough damage to slow the enemy down here. Let's bring all these swords back over. I need to keep my crossbows alive, and I need to keep Gelt alive. Just too much dang Graveguard here. The guys are just superior to anything I've got, and I'm going to run out of ammo with my Pistoliers before they're not swinging anything. But I mean, like right here, beautiful rear charges. But because you can't route these units, they'd already beat my unit there. So this is bad. Yeah, we're going to lose. We are going to lose. try some desperate measures here. Yeah, my knights are going to rout. My knights out here in trouble. Let's pull our swordsmen back. I don't know where the dang enemy... Here's the enemy lord right over here. Crap. If I could have killed him with the witch hunter, I could have maybe gotten these guys to crumble. But unfortunately, him being so far away from the battle actually kind of soured my plan. Because he needed to die in order for this plan to work. Because it's kind of hard to break the vampires if their lord is still alive. I mean, I've done plenty of damage to him out here with my pistoliers, but I don't think I'm going to kill him. We'll see. And even if I do, they've got such an advantage in combat right now that I don't think they're going to rout. Yeah, he's crumbling. There we go. But it's, like I said, I think it's too little too late, unfortunately. Let's just fall back and see if we can maybe set up a better defense. Yeah, with all my routing units around, it's going to make it hard. Let's do some charges with my Empire Knights to get these guys off my case. A lot of my crossbows routing. A lot of my swordsmen are routing, heading towards the red line. Hit the crypt ghouls here. Just keep getting out of here. I hit those crypt ghouls pretty hard there. And they're crumbling. Let's see if we can get these Graveguard to crumble. I doubt it. Come on, take out these dumb bats. They shouldn't be lasting that long. Yeah, those Graveguard are not crumbling. And my guys are getting ripped apart in that combat. This is not good. Not good. Let's try and put our swordsmen back together somewhere, and let's try and pull Gelt back. I don't know if I can keep any of my cavalry alive or not, but I'll try. Let's bring my guys around. Man, if I could have just killed that enemy lord sooner, I think we could have pulled it off. But the fact that he kept himself removed from the battle for that long, that's going to be my problem. Can you all put a shot on this guy, please? Don't engage, don't engage, don't engage, don't engage. I need my cavalry for rear charges. I was hoping we could kill these crypt ghouls real quick. Slow down these Graveguard. Alright, here it is. We're coming up on the last stand here. Get the crossbows back. Let's get Gelt back. There we go. Got a really beautiful charge on those Graveguard there. I'm going to pull right through them. That should have hurt them pretty badly, but didn't really. Let's see. Got a nice rear charge there. I just can't get these guys to start crumbling. And if they're not going to crumble, then I'm going to lose here because they don't break. Oh my gosh. It's frustrating. So frustrating. Let's see if we can keep my knights moving. Alright, pistoliers, let's just start cycle charging around, I guess. I'm going to do everything I can. Just these Empire Knights, not near as effective as Demigryph Knights. Someone's saying magic, that's true. I'll do what I can. I don't think it's gonna turn anything around, unfortunately. They're taking away my chance to cast. I gotta get away from these Graveguard. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I'll do a little more magical damage to him real quick. That was a decent shot with the hounds. Let's see what else we can do. I'm still waiting on the cooldown on the hounds. Let's do some magic missiles right here. These guys are actually crumbling a little. I'm gonna keep some magic coming at him. The hounds!
March!
It's not killing that many of those guys, unfortunately. Alright, yeah, I gotta get off the battlefield. So at this point, I'm just gonna withdraw Gelt from the battle. So we can see if we can keep him from getting injured, and we'll try and fall back and recuperate. Fail. Epic fail. Didn't happen tonight. I could load my game, but I don't know. We'll see. What do y'all think? Should I load the game or just keep going? Swordsmen are subpar. Balthasar, they are definitely subpar. Well, they're decent, but against Graveguard, they're subpar. Graveguard's gonna beat the crap out of them. Like,
Very well. I'll
no
move.
doubt about it. Let's see if the vampires are able to chase me down. If they can't, oh sweet, we got the Cloak of Molten Metal, or at least we started on it. Settlement Besiege. So all that time spent sieging, and we were beaten back. We didn't lose many units though, so that's actually a huge plus for me. Talabam is besieged. What do we have here in terms of defenses? Just 3 halberds, a couple crossbows, and some swordsmen.
Never.
And we're up against some chaos. We're finally turning positive public order, but I kind of need these guys to go up and help defend up here. Let's think here what we can do. Reiksguard. We could get Reiksguard, but it's very expensive upkeep. And I'm not sure. Yeah, we can get great swords too, finally. And great swords are going to be very good in combat. Halberdiers are going to be decent because they're armor piercing and anti-large. They have charge defense against large foes. That could be pretty helpful. Lore of reload. A lot of people want me to reload, and a lot of people want me to keep going. So, not really sure because it's pretty close. I do want to get demigryphs. Sextus, the voting seems pretty close. Do you want to be the tiebreaker? Sextus, what is it? Thumbs up or thumbs down for the reload? Tell me what I should do. Do we want to get another chance at that battle? Let's see. I'll let Sextus make the call.
Patriarch.
Amulet of Seagold, Staff of Volans. Straw pole. Don't restart, load, thanks. I don't know, I gotta wait to see what Sextus says. Gotta wait to see what he says. Yes, I did mess up in that battle. I messed up bad. And, wow, I don't even know if I can see Sextus' comment because the chats are flying. Okay, Sextus says thumbs up to the reload. So, the Emperor has spoken. Emperor Sextus. So I'm going to reload it. Vampy Battles, what we'll call it again. Don't let Sextus say anything. But he's the man. He was such a big help in my other campaign. Alright, so our goal actually has to be to kill this guy. Kill this guy. If we can kill him, we win. Because the vampires will start to crumble. Now, the Graveguard won't immediately, but if I can do a better job this time on the Graveguard of magic and all that other stuff, like if I can use more like Gehenna's Hounds and other stuff, like just kind of really weaken up the Graveguard. Did my swordsman get a decent charge bonus? Not great. But I didn't countercharge anything. And my Witch Hunter got killed earlier than I would have liked as well. Let's keep our crossbowmen good and safe back here from the fight. Okay, Pistoliers once again. Okay, so if the enemy reinforcements are coming on over here, I might be able to just start harassing their lord right from the very beginning. And I'm going to focus on that. And then I wouldn't even have to worry, and I could use my Witch Hunter to help take out other units as well. So let's see. Let's see. Reiksguard. I'm actually thinking I'm going to set up like maybe right here. No, because that would give them downhill charges on me headed that way. The vampires are a rush faction, so maybe if I make them run through this water, I can shoot them up a little too. While they get bogged down in the water. Of course, I am right next to the line, too, so if my guys rout, they may not come back. Let's put some flank protection here. Yeah, just kind of want to protect my flanks a little bit so they can't get around me too terribly easy.
Ready for war.
By my will alone.
Okay.
Weapons at the ready.
All right. Some people are happy with Sextus. Some people are upset with him. It is what it is, folks.
Send this out.
So I got my Pistoliers over here. There he is. There's Siegfried. But if they have direwolves, we need to let the direwolves go past because I think they can run down my Pistoliers. Oh, a Vargeist. Yeah. We don't want anything to do with that. Let's just hope the Vargeist ignore my guys over here. If they do, that'll be perfect. So we'll bide our time with our Pistoliers and kill Siegfried. I left my Empire Knights deployed up here. Let's just move them on back. Who else did I leave? No, that's it. Alright. The Vargeist are not paying attention to my guys. They're flying off over there. So let's let them do that. We want them to go so far away that the AI does not try and concentrate on coming back at me. I need to remember to use my transmutation of lead on some of the Grave Guard. So I'm going to have to watch for when they approach me. But let's go ahead and start trying to kill the enemy Lord. So that'll definitely help take away some of their willingness to fight. Let's see if we can spot the enemy Lord. See zombies. We had seen him here a minute ago. He's probably on the other side of this hill. How are we doing in the fight? Okay, they still got a long ways to go to catch up with me. Okay. Oh, there is direwolves here. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Okay, yeah, we really don't want the direwolves chasing us. That is an unfortunate mistake. Crap. Crap, stupid direwolves. Dang it. Because the whole vampire army is still over here, and I have no way to kill their lord because the direwolves can chase my Pistoliers off. Get away. Well, I'm going to have to go ahead and fire at will to have any chance of potentially getting rid of the direwolves. They may be able to catch me, though, because the red line stuff still screws up the skirmishing. Come on, move, 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 move. My guys aren't moving. My guys aren't moving. Come on. Got caught by direwolves. Perfect. Let's go ahead and pause because we're about to probably lose the battle up here. No, we're good. All right. Gosh, dang it. Get away from the direwolves. Just get away from them. Okay, I'm going to try and turn the skirmish on again.
The Empire endures.
All right. Dadgum. Stupid direwolves ruining my plan. The direwolves over here are just straight up catching me now, too. Because I'm up against the red line. That's the only place where the skirmish really fails, is right up against the red line. Still got some distance here. This is so frustrating.
Take the ground.
This isn't good because their stupid guy is all the way across the map, and it's ruining my opportunity to kill him. Well, okay, let's think about the problem at hand then. We got all these crypt ghouls and other stuff. Maybe if we can disrupt them with a spell, we can get a better charge. We got a lot of Vargeist coming in from this flank.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
Quick march.
I'm going to bring the Witch Hunter over here to help get rid of the Vargeist.
That's an order. Yes, General. Sigma, guide our fire. Accuse them. Battle away.
Alright, so we got our Witch Hunter focused there. Where's my Pistoliers? Where's my Pistoliers? They're running off over here. I'm going to go ahead and swing them around this way. Okay, the Vargeist are starting to get torn up, and they're not doing any good, so that's fantastic for me, of course.
By Ulrich's wrath.
Good. We're doing a lot of damage to the Vargeist. And my Witch Hunter's going to open fire on them now, too. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and use Accusation. I know it's not ideal for multiple opponents, but I'm going to use it. It may not be ideal, but it's getting some work done. If we can get rid of those Vargeist with no losses, that's going to be a huge help. Alright, I'm going to pause it real quick. Take a look at the units. So we got like Graveguard coming up on us. There's Greatsword Infantry. How do they get Greatsword Infantry as vampires? That's kind of frustrating. Kind of really frustrating. You know what I should have done was I should have had my Reiksguard just plow into these guys from the front, and then I could have countercharged my swordsmen, because my swordsmen are going to get chewed up. Let's go ahead and start swinging this cavalry out and around here. I'm going to try and go ahead and get countercharges, though this is not really ideal combat for me. Let's take these guys, come back to bring an attack here, and let's start swinging this cavalry around. And then let's take Gelt, and I'm going to get the Plague of Rust. It only works on one enemy, though. That's so frustrating. Let's actually do Gehenna's Hounds and see if maybe we can disrupt this whole center right here. It's 3 seconds, though, for it to fire. Or actually, no. Crap, I shouldn't have done that. If I'm going to do that, I need to pull all my swords back and let the spell actually take place. So I'm going to do that. Not that far back, but maybe about right here. Let's hit play. Come on, Hounds. Come on, Hounds. There we go. So that'll disrupt their center. I should have used that on their general. Let's go ahead and try it. Put some magic missiles right here. Take those guys out. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of disruption here. It wasn't great. Where's my Witch Hunter? Witch Hunter, start focusing on the Cryptors. I'm going to actually swing this unit and attack here. Empire Knights. Let's pull these guys back around. Actually, we'll do that. Empire Knights strike here. Vargeist are down. Let's try and get our crossbow in a position to sideswipe some of these guys. Okay, I'm already losing right here because of the stupid Cryptors. Let's start firing in on the Cryptors. Get my Pistoliers away from that for a moment. Let's see if we can get some of these units to start crumbling, maybe. The Cryptors should be taking some pretty serious damage. I got 18 seconds until my Witch Hunter's ability comes back. I just can't get these stupid guys to crumble over here. Like, I can slam into them with my cavalry all day long, and it's just not working. I don't know if this battle's winnable, people. Trying to get rid of those Cryptors. Let's fall back. I need to get my cavalry out of here. Crap. Get out. 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 Pull out. Pull away. Okay, let's get my swordsman back over here. My guys are just falling apart here. Let's use... No, Plague of Rust is worthless. Crap. Get away. My Empire Knights are routing. Yeah, there's just no way to win this. Not unless I can... This is pointless. Yeah, this is pointless. So, the best way to handle this is just going to be to load it and retreat from that battle. We can't beat those two vampire armies unless I'm able to kill that vampire lord ahead of time, because even just taking their Vargeist out, it's just... Okay, so shift right mouse button is overcast. Good to know that. So yeah, this is not what I had hoped for. Not what I had hoped for. The swordsmen are not going to get the job done here. We're going to need great swords or something else, because we're just getting crushed by that Graveguard.
Very well, I'll move.
So let's load up this, and we'll retreat, and then we'll just have to come back on the next episode and put together a better idea. Yeah, I got Shrek twice there, Ben. Balthasar says no. Sextus, this is your fault. Yeah, I guess. Time to call Legend of Total War. Yeah, no, he would have had the right kind of spam set up, right? I mean, Legend seems to just have that all figured out.
Move.
We're going to retreat, though. And we'll just go get ready for another way to do things right. So, yeah, I'm going to be out of time on this episode, so that's about all I'm going to be able to do for now, unfortunately. I'm just going to deploy Sextus here so that we can try and improve public order, and we kind of need Gelt to get up here. And, yeah, we'll just have to see what we can do. I mean, taking out Tempelhof is going to require a better army than what I have. I have a little bit of money, so we'll make a better army. And we'll take care of that. Other things that I don't want to forget real quick. Let's get this agent and pull him back down into my territory. Move any character to the following region. Karak Ungor. Okay, well, that needs to be one of my... Let's take that same... Is that Appius? Appius, you're going to go to Karak Ungor. Going to take you a dang long time to get there, friend, but we're going to send you over there. That's going to be our next quest. So there we go. Well, at least we got some of that quest done. We were able to confederate with Talabecland. We should be able to come up here and take care of these chaos guys. I'm not super worried about them. We'll send Gelt up there, and we'll keep this army over here in case the vampires decide to come after us. And they are not really, they don't have that many forces, so they're not really in great shape. However, right here, Himmler has a pretty full army, though it's not a real good army. And then looks like they've got some other guys here. I'm not sure where von Karstein is at right now. I wonder if the dwarves are at war with the vampires. If they are, we might be able to make allies of them here. They are at war.
Don't mumble, manling. Can't stand mumblers.
You don't want me to mumble? Okay. We'll kind of make a bit of an alliance with those dwarves and see if we can start building that up. You guys still don't want to trade with me? I got good stuff. Okay, anyway, I got to run for real. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. HeirofCarthage signing out. Not quite as successful as I wanted, but we did gain a lot more territory. We have most of the Stirland, and we have Talabecland, so definitely wasn't a total loss, but not a total success either. See you on the next one.